Patay ang isang 4 na taong gulang na bata matapos matrap sa sunog sa Quezon City kagabi. Narito ang ulat ni Asher Cadapan Jr.
Mabilis na tinupok ng apoy ang 8 bahay sa Phase 8 Barangay North Fairview, Quezon City pasado alas 9 kagabi. Dahil sa makipot ang daan patungo sa mga nasusunog na bahay, nahirapan ng mga bombero na apulahin ang apoy. Nang humupa na ang sunog, isang bangkay ng 4 na taong gulang ang natagpuan sa lugar. Kinilala itong si Alexander Jumalon. Napag-alaman na umalis ang ina ng bata at iniwan lamang ito sa pangangalaga ng mga nakatatandang kapatid. Posible rin na sa bahay nito nagmula ang sunog dahil wala silang kuryente at gumagamit lamang ng kandila.
Ang sabi daw, kandila, nasagi daw po ng bata kasi walang ilaw. Madilim na. Nasupupit na siguro yung bata, hindi na makalabas kasi tulog.
Umabot sa ikalawang alarma ang sunog bago ito idineklarang fire out bandang alas 11 ng gabi. Tumulong din ng UNTV News and Rescue Team sa paglalapat ng pangunang lunas sa isang biktima ng sunog na nasugatan sa daliri sa paa. Tinatayang aabot sa higit kumulang 80,000 piso ang halaga ng pinsala ng sunog. Patuloy pang iniimbestigahan ng BFP ang tunay na dahilan ng insidente. Asher Cadapan Jr., UNTV News and Rescue, Quezon City.
Nakauwi na ng Butuan City ang halos 400 sundalo na ipinadala sa Lanao del Norte upang tumulong sa pagbabantay ng seguridad kaugnay ng isinagawang plebisito para sa Bangsamoro Organic Law. Narito ang ulat ni Raymond Octobre.
Masayang sinalubong ng kanilang mga kabaro at mga kaanak ang 380 na Bangsamoro Basic Law Plebscite Contingents ng Philippine National Police Caraga sa Lanao del Norte sa isinagawang Heroes Welcome kagabi sa Butuan City. Ibinahagi ni Police Superintendent Ian Jan Rosales, ang commander ng 2nd Company ng Agusan del Norte Provincial Mobile Force, ang di malilimutang karanasan ng tropa. Naging hamon aniya sa kanila ang banta ng ilang armadong grupo sa mga munisipyo kung saan sila nakadeploy. Aniya, sa kabila ng tensyon, naging cooperative naman ang mga residente doon.
Pagdating namin doon is knowing na they will be deployed in the front lines. No? I mean, the front lines yung mga sa mga polling precincts. No? So medyo doon tayo may iniisip na worries konti, pero nakita ko naman na yung yung mga tropa natin galing dito talagang mga well-trained naman sila.
Pagdating naman ng tropa ni Platoon Leader Police Superintendent Jude Cresmilan sa munisipyo ng Sultan Naga de Maporo sa Lanao del Norte, ramdam rin nila ang presensya at banta ng posibleng panggugulo ng armadong grupo.
Actually, so far, yung sa grupo nila Commander Bravo, may mga sightings lang na sinasabi. So far, wala pa namang sinabing atake, pero yun na nga, hindi naman tayo magkumpiyansa kasi alam naman natin na yung mga strategy nila titira talaga yan pag magkakataon sila.
Sa kabuuan, tumagal ng 7 araw ang deployment ng mga pulis Caraga sa Lanao del Norte. Ayon kay PRO 13 Director Gilberto Dizzy Cruz, handa ang Pro 13 sa police augmentation na kakailanganin sa anumang krisis na kakaharapin ng bansa.
The PRO 13 is willing to help, especially yung mga ganyang sitwasyon kasi hindi naman talaga kakayanin ng tao sa ibang region.
Sa huli, ikinatuwa ng mga pulis ang pagbibigay sa kanila ng 1 linggong bakasyon upang makasama ang kanilang mga mahal sa buhay. Raymond Octubre, UNTV News and Rescue, Butuan City.
Minnesota Democratic Senator Amy Klobuchar has announced she's running for president in the 2020 U.S. elections. James Bantuyan has the story.
Senator Amy Klobuchar entered the 2020 presidential race on Sunday, February 10, becoming the first moderate in an increasingly crowded field of Democrats vying to challenge Republican President Donald Trump. Klobuchar, 58, now in her third 6-year term as a senator for Minnesota, will seek to position herself as a contrast to Trump, who is expected to be the Republican candidate in the November 2020 election, focusing on both policy differences but also style and tact.
I stand before you as the granddaughter of an iron ore miner, as the daughter of a teacher and a newspaper man, as the first woman elected to the United States Senate from the state of Minnesota. to announce my candidacy for President of the United States.
A large crowd assembled on an island in the middle of the Mississippi River, despite a heavy snowfall and 14-degree Fahrenheit temperatures.
I am running for every American. I am running for you. And I promise you this, as your president, I will look you in the eye. I will tell you what I think. I will focus on getting things done. That's what I've done my whole life. And no matter what, I'll lead from the heart.
Klobuchar's announcement came amid several news reports of high staff turnover in her Senate office, with workers complaining of having to do personal chores, making it difficult to hire high-level campaign strategists. A former prosecutor and corporate attorney, Klobuchar joins a list of Democratic hopefuls that includes fellow Senators Cory Booker of New Jersey, Kamala Harris of California, and Elizabeth Warren of Massachusetts. Klobuchar gained national attention in 2018 when she sparred with Brett Kavanaugh during Senate hearings on his Supreme Court nomination. Her questions earned her recognition in Democratic circles for working to advance the Me Too movement against sexual harassment and assault. But the senator will have work to do to build a national profile. She barely registers in early opinion polls of potential Democratic candidates. Klobuchar won her most recent Senate race in November with more than 60% of the vote. James Bontuyan, UNTV News and Rescue, USA.
Supporters of Spanish conservative and centrist parties have held a protest in Madrid against government plans to hold talks with Catalan separatists. Ruth De Mesa has the story.
Tens of thousands of people waving Spain's red and yellow flag demonstrated in Madrid on Sunday, February 10th, to oppose any concession by the government to Catalan pro-independence parties and to call for early elections. Demonstrators chanting "Spain, Spain" and "We want to vote" filled the Plaza de Colón in the city center in the largest protest socialist Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez has faced in 8 months in office. The opposition center-right and far-right parties called the rally, seeking to make a show of force against Sanchez by capitalizing on anger with Catalonia's separatist leaders and government's efforts to establish a dialogue with them. Around 45,000 people attended, officials said. The government's proposal last Tuesday, February 5th, to appoint a rapporteur in talks among political parties to address the Catalan independence crisis galvanized the opposition, which has deemed it a betrayal and surrender to pressure from Catalan separatists. Sanchez holds just a quarter of the seats in parliament and relies on backing from anti-austerity party Podemos, Catalan nationalists, and other small parties to pass laws. The government is squeezed on both sides of the Catalan issue. Deputy Prime Minister Carmen Calvo said on Friday, February 8th, the talks were on track to fail because Catalan pro-independence groups had rejected the government's proposed framework. The Catalan groups want a referendum on independence included on the agenda, which Madrid will not accept. Ruth De Mesa, UNTV News and Rescue.
Heavy rains have wreaked havoc in northern Chile, causing rivers to overflow and forcing residents from their flooded homes. Kath Carriedo reports.
Heavy rainfalls in North Chile have so far claimed the lives of 6 people and caused damage of varying degrees to over 1,800 houses, according to the latest report released Saturday by the authorities. After 7 days of relief operation in the northern regions of Arica, Parinacota, Antofagasta, and Tarapacá, some 282 local people had to be relocated to shelters, said Chile's National Office of Emergency of the Interior Ministry. A total of 173 houses have been destroyed, 127 have suffered major damages, and 1,546 have minor damages. Some villages have also been isolated because the roads were destroyed by the rainfalls. Red alert remained in those 4 regions for imminent danger, indicated the ONEMI. Chilean President Sebastián Piñera on Saturday visited the town of Quitor and then flew to San Pedro de Atacama. Both were affected severely. Piñera continued his inspection tours of the affected regions until Sunday. Kath Carriedo, UNTV News and Rescue.
Muling pinaalalahanan ng Philippine Coconut Authority ang mga coconut farmers sa Eastern Visayas na huwag magpuputol ng puno ng niyog nang walang permiso. Narito ang ulat ni Janeline Gakit Valles.
Ang Eastern Visayas inusa coconut producer hanasud 12% ang naibubulig gini kabugusan nga supplyhan lubihan nasud sumala ang Philippine Coconut Authority. Tungod hini nananawagan ang PCA ha mga coconut farmer ha Eastern Visayas nga diri magutudhin puno hin lubi nga waray permiso tikang haira. Sumala ha ahensya pwede pasakahan ning kaso anhin uman nga makatalapas hini.
Ang liability ni farmer na magputol, criminal offense po yan, makukulong po kayo diyan, makakasuhan po kayo. So yung mga chainsaw na nakita nyo, confiscated yon, may mga kaso yan. So that will be confiscated in favor of the government kasi sila yung culprit.
Hapag kaya na, sumala PCA may 44 na nga chainsaw ang nakumpiska ti kang haon ng mga probinsya ng rehiyon nga naatuba nga kaso ang mga tag-iya hini. Sumala kan PCA Manager Jeffrey De Los Reyes, pwede laot doon ang mga punuhan lubi nga sa 60 na katuig ang edad o kung ira tawagon in economically unproductive o di kaya ang mga napeste nga diri namumunga. O sa requirements o sa aprobahan han PCA and permit to cut in sertifikasyon di ka nga barangay captain ngan ko na maaproban inihan PCA in may 7 pa kaadlaw nga postings iniha barangay. May 150 pesos nga sukot ang PCA hakada puno nga uut doon kundiin an 100 bayad ha pagutodhan lubingan an 50 in replacement ditohan mga inutod nga coconut tree.
Circumstances na pwede nilang applyan. 1, sinile na or old na siya, 60 years and above na yung coconut. Second, hazard to life and property, yung malapit sa bahay, malapit sa mga public places. Yung agricultural land may gagawing subdivision but it has to go through process.
Samtang, liban pa han confiscated chainsaw may pipira nga tabla gihapira nga nakuha di ka nga mga coconut lumber sellers nga waray na ipakita nga permit. Janeline Gakit Valles, UNTV Notisyangan Bulig, Tacloban City.
Samantalang ipinagbabawal ng Department of Agriculture ang pagpasok sa bansa ng pork products mula sa Japan kasunod ng mga ulat na pagkalat ng African swine fever. Narito ang ulat ni Bernard Dadis.
Iniutos kahapon ng tanghali ni Agriculture Secretary Manny Piñol ang pagban o pagbabawal na makapasok sa bansa ng mga baboy at maging na mga karne nito galing Japan kalinsabay ng pagkakaroon ng African swine fever doon. Sa isang pahayag, sinabi ni Secretary Piñol na inalerto na niya ang Bureau of Animal Industry sa pamamagitan ni Undersecretary Sigfredo Serrano ng Policy and Planning na ipatupad ang pork ban. Sinabi pa ni Piñol na kaagad niya ring binigyan ng direktiba ang lahat ng quarantine officers sa port area sa buong bansa na ipatupad ito. Kasama rin sa ibinili ni Piñol ang pag-review ng mga quarantine officer sa kanilang mga quarantine protocol, gaya ng paglalagay ng food bath sa mga port area at ang pagmomonitor sa lahat ng meat products na dinadala sa bansa ng mga turista. Mananatili ang pork ban sa mga baboy at karne nito galing Japan habang kinukumpirma pa ng ating quarantine officers ang report mula sa World Animal Health Organization. Bernard Dadis, UNTV News and Rescue, Philippines.